Hey, how are you? This is Guillermo Gosh and welcome to Hello Insurance.
Today we're going to cover life insurance and Medicare. Guillermo Guech with Good Insurance Solutions Inc. is going to share some great information, so stay tuned and let's enjoy another episode of City Vibes.
Welcome to another episode of City Vibe. This is Mo Verma, your favorite realtor. Today we have a very special episode because we have my friend and client, Guillermo. Guillermo, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for the invitation. Appreciate it.
Yes, I'm excited to be here in Guillermo's office. We're on Ventura Boulevard.
Ventura Boulevard, Woodland Hills, California.
Woodland Hills. Just a little about us, how we met. It was actually very funny. Remember that?
I remember the first day that I met you.
Yes, it was 2014. I was doing a little open house with a little table outside. Was it Chase Bank?
No, that was Wells Fargo.
Wells Fargo, that's right. That's right. And we had cookies out, and we had balloons out, and Guillermo was just walking in to, do something in the bank.
Yeah.
We started talking, and next thing you know, he ended up buying his first house that way.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about the process to buy a house, and then I went to just to do something at the bank. When I went out, he was with the table, right, in the open house, and hey, can you tell me a little bit more? How can I get my first house? I'm looking, I wish to get mine. Hey, he guided me the process since the beginning. Hey, you have to do this and this and this, and at the end, maybe 3-4 months later, boom, we got the house.
He actually stopped by for the cookies.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, Guillermo, so tell us, what made you get into the insurance business and how long have you been doing it?
Well, I'm going to start with the second question. Well, I started in this industry 12 years ago. Once I started, one of the things, because I just moved to this country 13 years ago, so that was in 2008, and that was in the middle recession. So the first thought that I had is to become a realtor.
Sure. Realtor, okay. Bad time to be a realtor in 2008.
So it started that process during that period of time. That was really hard. So the other option was insurance. So because I like to be independent, so I decided to go to that road. And there is so many options for insurance, right? But I thought life insurance is going to be very helpful for the community, so I started with life insurance.
Sure.
One, I started with life insurance, and then I started with in 2014, what it was health insurance through Cover California.
Okay.
So I started helping the people with health insurance. But then later on, people hey, my dad, my parents, my grandma, they're going to turn 65, and we need your help. Can you help us? With Medicare. What is Medicare? Why so many people ask me about Medicare? So I need to get more information about that, right? So later on, I find out that I need to get a new license and I need to be certified with all the carriers in the community, right? Especially where the area that you work in. So I'm certified with most of the carriers right now. And I'm able to help all those people, right? People that need health insurance, people that need Medicare when they turn 65. And what I find out is so much need when you turn 65 because it's too complex to understand how Medicare works. So even though for you, I'm pretty sure you have the same question for your mom asking you.
I do. And you're 100% right, because when you go online and you read about it, the more you read about it, the more confusing it gets.
It is.
So actually it helps a lot to have a representative like yourself and your team here that can answer all the questions for Medicare.
And especially there's 2 different routes that you can get when you turn 65. Depends what you're looking for. You can go to Medicare Advantage or Medicare Supplemental Plan. So you need to see what is the best option for you.
Yes.
So at the end, I find that I was able to get all my certification and start helping the people. But once you start getting help, some seniors, my cousin, my uncle, my gosh, it's like before. So I couldn't handle by myself.
Right.
So later on in 2018, I told my wife, you need to get the license as well.
Okay.
So finally, she left her job and she joined the partnership with me. And later on, 2019, we couldn't handle by ourselves. So we hired our first assistant.
So business is growing, which is good.
Yes.
And who better to get your wife?
Exactly.
And she's standing right there, and we're going to have her say hello to us.
Come
on and say hello to us. So here's the team. Guillermo, Alessandro, say hello. So now they're doing this together. and they're here for all your insurance and Medicare needs.
Mhm.
And you can basically help them with everything from A through Z, correct?
Exactly.
All right, Guillermo, so I have a question for you. So what services do you provide for your clientele?
Well, first, all the health and life needs, especially when you're talking about Medicare, this, as I told you before, it's very complex to understand.
Yes.
So there is something that nobody tell you or nobody explain you. You go to college, you don't tell you how everything works. Once you get the Medicare, you have to follow certain steps to avoid penalty.
Sure.
And most of the people, they don't even know that there is a penalty if you don't.
I didn't know.
So if you follow these certain steps, so we guide them and explaining how everything has to work in order to avoid any kind of penalty. Once everything is set up, we have different ways to get, right? Like a Medicare supplemental plan, for example, that is one road. The other one can be Medicare Advantage plan. Depends on the needs. Not all people need Medicare Advantage. Not all people
So
need
first you
Medicare
identify
supplemental
their
plan.
needs and what would suit them the best.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Once they are enrolled, we help them and guide them with the customer service. All their life, for the lifetime the members is with us, we have to guide them. Whatever they need is when we're gonna be there with. There is a customer service team. Sometimes, if you're by yourself, it's impossible to help new members and members that you enrolled in the past.
Yes.
That's why you need support. And we have the right customer service that's going to help them in whatever they need in the future. Outstanding in customer service.
What I'm understanding is you're not just here to sign people up. You're actually here to guide them for as long as they need to.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, Guillermo, let's talk about some of your challenges running this business.
Well, one of the big ones right now, especially with the community, Latino communities, there is so many people out there try to get advantage of the seniors, right? And there are so many commercials. They got text message, and because they think they are sending from the plan, they got the information, they put the date of birth, the Medicare number, and then boom, for some reason they are in trouble.
So they're getting scammed.
They are scammed. Yeah, they get scammed, and they had to be careful, and that's one of the biggest challenges that we're handled right now in the market.
Gotcha. So basically, you being in this industry, there's a lot of scammers out there. So you're trying to differentiate yourself. So when you're calling them, you want to make sure they trust you, they know you're local,
Exactly.
and they also know that you're not trying to scam them.
Exactly,
Yeah.
especially because there is a prohibition to call people when they talk about Medicare.
Right.
So if someone call you, they are doing something illegal. If you call somebody over the phone, nobody is prohibited to call.
Okay.
So right now there is so many people getting.
So let me get
phone
that straight.
calls.
So you cannot call someone in regards to Medicare on
Nope.
the phone?
No.
Oh,
you
wow.
can't.
So if you're getting a call with someone talking to you about Medicare on the phone,
They're a scammer.
Scammer. Okay,
Yeah,
that's a
definitely.
good one, guys.
Yes.
It's 100% a scam right there.
Or they're saying they're calling for Social Security
Okay.
or Medicaid. That's a scammer.
Yeah, so
because
Social
that's-
Security also, nobody ever calls from Social Security
No,
Department. Yeah.
no.
If they call you from Social Security Department or
No.
Medicare, it's guaranteed a scam.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they want to get your information.
Yeah.
Maybe they want to switch your plan, which
Yeah.
is, I think that will be the good thing because, but some other people they want to do something different. So
Well, that
you
was-
have to be very careful with that.
I can understand how that could be a challenge running this.
It
this,
is. It is.
Any other challenges that you face besides this one?
Well, sometimes the language barrier.
Okay.
Yeah, when you move to this country, I didn't speak English at all,
Right.
and most of the community they need help. So you have the knowledge. You have the perfect knowledge, but you need to transfer to the people.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the keys because we are bilingual. So
Sure.
we handle everything it's English and Spanish. And our customer service, everything is English and Spanish.
Okay, so you guys are bilingual here, fully English and Spanish as well.
Yes. Mhm.
Perfect. Well, thank you for that. So Guillermo, I have a question for you. Why should people choose your business over other insurance agents out there?
Well, first, because we are local. We are real agents. We're licensed agents.
Yeah.
Uh,
Very real. I can touch it. Yeah.
So you don't have to be dealing with someone over the phone that they only want your information
Yeah.
and your business, right?
And also someone that may be overseas that may not know as much about Medicare as you do.
Exactly. So it's important to know someone that's going to be with you forever.
Yes.
As long as you have Medicare, we're going to be there with you forever. Another reason is the customer service.
Okay.
Remember, so we have a team of customer service, bilingual customer service, outstanding customer service that's gonna be with you the rest of your life.
That's good.
Yeah.
The big smile tells me he takes pride in his customer service, and I believe him.
It is take a lot of time to train them.
Yes.
And make sure they're gonna stay with us for a long period of time because take a lot of time for
And
training.
help customers to the best of their ability.
Exactly. That's it.
All right, Guillermo, tell me some of your most memorable customer stories here.
Oh man, there is so many, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you this one. This guy, like not too long ago, maybe like a 6 month ago.
Okay.
We're dealing with all kind of customers, right? High net worth with low income.
Right.
So it doesn't matter for us. At the end, is someone that need help. So he is one of the guys that he has Medicare and at the same time have Medical. And he was telling me, Guillermo, I need your help to find a dentist. And I give a few options, but for some reason the dentist moved the appointment several times, and like he was complaining about that. It's like, okay, let's find another one. Please, I need your help because otherwise I'm gonna be evicted from my house.
Evicted?
What are you talking about? Talking about the dentist?
What does
the
dentist have to do with being evicted? Yeah.
Yeah, and he say, well, all the time I had to wear a face mask because I really have a really bad smell. And like, why? But yes, the thing is that we live in a complex apartment that with more seniors like me, and they told me if I didn't fix my teeth by the end of the month, I'm gonna be evicted. I need to find another place to live because nobody can live with me with that smell.
Wow. So it was smelling so bad.
So really, really bad.
Gonna get evicted.
Believe me, I feel so really bad.
Yeah.
And like, okay, I need to find you a dentist as soon as possible. I call dentist, I make an appointment, and you gotta go right now. I help you with the transportation. In a couple of days, we set up the appointment. Finally, he called me and said, Guillermo, thanks to you, it's completed. My life changed because finally I can be in my house with a mask and showing my teeth.
Wow.
What about that? And you feel so grateful for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the beauty of our job. We help people.
Didn't even think that was possible. So
listen, I couldn't believe that.
Okay, that's gonna be a memorable.
Yeah.
All right, Guillermo, tell me something that people don't know about you.
Okay, that's a good question. Let me think about it. Well, maybe because I'm working here in the insurance industry, they think that all the time I've been working like in the industry. But no, I just moved, like I told you, like 13 years ago to this country. In my country, I'm a lawyer. I'm an attorney.
Oh wow! I didn't even know that. And what country are you from?
I'm from El Salvador.
El Salvador. So you're an attorney in El Salvador. Oh wow! Okay.
So I think the certain way I related the company that we have right now with my previous job in my country, because I go deep to the law, to Medicare, and know exactly the regulations, the pros and cons that comes when you turn 65. So that's the beauty. So not too many agents are like, okay, this is what the flyer said, and then they go with that. No, I go deep with the law.
You know, and a second ago I asked you, why should people choose you? Well, since you have a law background, you're able to dig deeper into what the new rules and regulations are. And you can protect your clients better.
Exactly.
Which is excellent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So believe me, I love to read all the regulations every single year. Like, we should do this, we shouldn't do that, and you have to do this, and you don't have to do that. So that's the beauty. I think I can go deep to the law.
That's awesome. The attorney, the insurance guy, the Medicare guy, does it all. Guillermo.
Thank you.
Guillermo, thank you so much for having us here.
Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Pleasure.
This is your home. You can come anytime.
Thank you. I will. Okay. I will. I like the view of that window over there.
Oh, thank you so
Guillermo
much.
Guillermo is truly a good guy. I personally endorse him. I've known him since 2014. Through Guillermo, we've sold several homes together. And it's just been a great journey. So
thank you so much. Thank you. I wish you the best blessing for you and your family.
You as well, brother.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so
much. Now show us the office.
Okay. Yeah. Come on here.